So today we're reacting to Uncle Roger Hate British TV Pho. Let's get into it.
This morning is British daytime talk show, and recently they have chef on there making pho. Asian cooking on British TV. You know this gonna be disaster. Just look at the title. 10-minute pho.
Oh, okay. So funny story. My mom actually got some pho, like I think 3 months ago, and she was like, "So I got some pho," and I looked at her weirdly, and she's like, "Why are you looking at me like that?" And I was like, "It's called pho." She's like, "Does it really matter?" I'm like, "Yes, it matters." Okay, that's it. Now that I've outed my mom.
It'll take hour to make. 10-minute and pho are words that don't belong together. Just like the words Jamie Oliver and chef. Emotional, damn it! This video is sponsored by Skillshare. Skillshare is online learning. If you love every meal, ham, the gravy also. Try exploring your weapon now, and when Uncle Roger...
Awesome.
Has got just the thing. You're making a superfood soup today.
A superfood soup.
Opening shot already not looking good.
So
not
cringe.
A single pot for broth. And she got 2 frying pans. Uncle Roger never see anyone make pho with frying pan.
It's a Vietnamese pho. It only takes 10
Pronouncing it wrong.
So easy.
Not pho, it's pho.
I'm doing it with steak, which is traditional what they do it in Vietnam. But you could do it with chicken, you could do it with prawns or tofu or whatever you like.
Wait, no. Cannot be whatever you like. There are rules to this shit.
Hardly any red meat nowadays, and that's...
There are rules, but I mean, I guess if you want to mix it up, you're gonna mix it up. Am I right? No, you shouldn't mix it up.
really so
Is it nice?
Oh, do you
a
love
lovely
it?
treat. It's
Oh,
a lovely
good.
treat.
What everybody likes to talk about. He's gonna say it too, but I'm gonna say it first. Is what everybody likes to talk about.
Well, I'm the same as you, Phil. Actually, I don't eat an awful lot of red meat anymore either. Do you, Holly?
This is white people's favorite topic. Dietary restriction. You ever hang out with your white friend? When you go get dinner, that's all they talk about. I cannot eat this, I cannot eat that. That is white people culture.
It's lunch and dinner. No, I do. I
don't actually.
Wait.
I don't either. And I can't.
What's she doing with the beef?
Little treat, but what I will say is anybody's making a
Is she oiling the beef?
steak every once in a while. I just crave it sometimes.
She putting salt, pepper and oil on the steak? No, for pho you either cook the meat with the broth or you braise it in the pot. Is she gonna put this on frying pan?
And then,
Yeah,
what
because
are you
it's
all
supposed to be
laughing at?
super thin.
Okay, take your steak or any piece of meat out
You know,
of the fridge.
I think they're secretly laughing at her because they're like, she's gonna fuck up. And we're gonna watch her fuck up, but we're not gonna say a single thing because it's gonna be more funny and we're gonna get more views when she fucks up. Anywho.
But at least a half an hour before you're going
Is she gonna do what I think she's gonna do?
comes out of the fridge, it's all tense like this, and then when it's out,
Tense, your meat tense, Uncle Roger asshole tense. I think you're gonna fuck up.
and get your pan
No.
as hot as you can.
Not pan?
I usually use a griddle pan at home sometimes, but most people just have a frying pan, so that's great.
No, don't,
Yeah.
no.
You want that sizzle straight away.
You hear sizzling, I hear my ancestor crying. Uncle Roger's so upset, I put my leg down from chair. You don't sizzle steak like this. This is pho, not Outback Steakhouse.
Good reference.
You want that sizzle straight away.
Making steak like this, are you gonna pair it with French fry or something? Like steak and fry? I think she's making Asian fusion now. She fusing
I don't know,
Vietnamese
those look
with
like really
depression.
good fries. You know the types
So 1
that are
minute
like
on each
soft
side, and
but
then
crunchy.
don't turn it. I'm always tempted to turn it, and then season it then again when it goes on.
Season again?
The broth.
How many
She's cooking the steak right if it was like a proper steak dish, because you're not supposed to fuck with the steak. But it's not a steak dish.
And you want to season your steak like 4 times now? 4 Seasons is name of hotel, not recipe for pho.
And then onto the broth. So
Yeah.
this is like the heart of the pho.
Yes.
I've
How
got
do you make that?
Okay, broth, part of pho. First thing she said that correct.
beef broth here, but you could use chicken, you could vegetarian.
But then you don't show us how you make your broth. You just come here with the finished broth. But it's the most important thing. Show us. Oh, I know why she can't make the broth. Because she got no pot. See, the broth you just steal from Vietnamese restaurant down the street. You spend more time
She
sizzling.
mentioned vegetarian pho, but why though? Why? As Uncle Roger says, vegetable tastes like sad. But salads can taste really good if made correctly. Caesar salad is the best, though.
Seasoning your steak, then showing us how to make broth.
Chicken Caesar.
Yeah, why like that?
Chicken Caesar is the
And
best.
then I put in a teaspoon of sugar.
Sugar,
To
correct?
be honest, at home, most of the time, I actually use honey because we have
Honey?
We have our own honey at home.
No, don't use honey, you psycho.
So sometimes I put in mostly honey in there. And then I've got gorgeous fresh ginger to give it that lovely zest.
No, not like that. Ginger, correct. But first of all, you need to char it first. And you put ginger in pho broth as whole piece of ginger. You don't mince your ginger and put in there. Now people eating your pho, they're gonna eat mouthful of minced ginger. Hiya, who want that? You need to roast your ginger and roast your onion. If you forget to roast ginger and onion, Uncle Roger gonna roast you.
Ginger is super
Star anise
strong.
I also put in, which gives that
Star anise, correct?
Don't
Freshly
really
flavour, which I
appreciate
love.
the taste of it.
I love it so much. But if you didn't have that or you can't find it, don't worry. The ginger is important.
But you're just putting one? Who gonna taste it?
The sugar is important. And I think everybody has a cinnamon stick. And you only need
Cinnamon good?
Let me turn over my steak. And this is how you want it. You want it seared, you want it crispy.
Crispy?
Give it a little... You want it seared, you want it crispy.
It looks like
No,
a
no,
good
no,
steak.
no crispy steak.
But this is for
No.
pho.
When have you ever had pho with crispy beef in it? No need to have crunch in there. If your pho have crunch, then you need to be punched. That's what Uncle Roger say.
And then 1 minute on each side. That's medium rare. If you want it to be more well done, 2 to 3 minutes on each side, which still doesn't take away from your minutes. Okay, back to the spices. I also put in a few cloves in here.
Clove, okay.
And nampla, which is fish sauce.
Fish sauce good, but wait,
That's a lot of
much
fish
for-
sauce.
You're putting too much fish sauce. So little broth, you pour that much in.
Horrible smell. It's nice when it's in a dish.
Oh, yeah.
But fish sauce without being in the dish.
Too much fish.
She seems to be okay with the smell. Fish sauce does have a really potent smell, but she didn't react at all. So she's either used to the smell or she actually is okay with it.
So little
Which
broth,
is
you pour that much in.
the
Horrible
exact same
smell.
thing.
It's nice when it's in a dish.
Oh, yeah.
But fish sauce without being in the dish is a horrible sauce. That's
It
enough
is
to put you
actually,
off,
yeah.
but it
You know,
doesn't
I'm
taste
so
like
used to
that.
smelling it.
What is that black liquid?
There,
It's in
she's
there.
used to
What the
smelling
hell
it.
did you just pour? Tell people. You can't just pour mysterious black liquid on cooking show and don't tell what it is. What is she spiking her fur with? Are you trying to poison us? Do you work for KGB or something? Uncle Roger guessing. That black liquid there is soy sauce. And that wrong again, hiya.
And then onto the noodles over here. So these are Vietnamese rice noodles. They're gorgeous.
Okay.
Those are really
noodle,
tasty
correct?
noodles.
You could use any noodles you want to.
No, you cannot use any noodle. You have to use specific pho noodle. The world have rules, woman. Not just anything
Fuck the
goes.
rules.
Can we remove the word any
Rules
from
were made
Asian
to be
cooking?
broken.
Noodle is not pasta. You can't just change it out for another shape. They all made of different things for different dishes. Hiya.
I've pre-soaked these for
Pre-soak, correct?
on hot water, and then I'm going to pop them into the broth here.
Not into broth. Don't make noodle in pho broth. Your starch gonna dirty your broth.
Simmer away. They'll soak up everything.
No.
Cook. I mean, I'm not like when I'm at home. So I do genuinely cook every single night at home. I rarely go out to restaurants actually. But anyway,
Niece Nekodg, I think you need to go out to restaurant more. Stop cooking at home. If you bad at cooking, stop cooking. You're not getting better. You're making same mistake at home over and over. Nobody tell you you fucked up. Go to restaurant, see how they cook, learn from them, then you go home and cook. Please.
I don't know if that's even actually possible to see how they cook, unless it's like open kitchen restaurants. I guess you can kind of book a thing to see how they cook, if they allow that. I like open kitchen restaurants. So does my grandma, because we can watch them cook, and it's really pretty. But anyways,
Stop cooking. Go eat at restaurant before you go on TV.
do you all need to know that?
Take the noodle out now. Take it out. When your noodle pre-soaked already, just cook it for 2 seconds, 3 seconds max. Don't cook so long, it's gonna get soggy. Hiya.
You're going to bring me out to a restaurant. Give me a break.
Stop laughing.
For the weekend with my mom and
Oh,
we
were
went down.
you?
Stop chit-chatting.
What was I talking about?
You were
I
talking
don't-
about
That's
you were talking about rice noodles.
Harry taking you out.
save the noodle. Save the noodle.
Your mum.
Where's the lifeguard? Lifeguard, help the noodle. He's drowning.
What are we cooking?
You were talking about
what I
rice
was
noodles
saying.
absorbing the flavour of the stock.
The savour of the stock. But when I'm at home, what I will just look
Oh, take the noodle out. Uncle Roger know what it called immune boosting
I'm
food.
gonna out my cousin too. She'd be okay with those noodles. She likes like fucking soft, squishy noodles or whatever. I can't.
Soup now because the food's so toxic for your body. Your body gonna fight it.
Now, I don't always have these noodles. Sometimes I'll have like egg noodles or I'll have vermicelli noodles or whatever noodles I have.
And it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Just pop them in. And they all kind of take the same amount of time to cook. It's usually
That's a lie.
Did she just say every noodle takes same time to cook? What universe this woman live on? So you think all this noodle, they all take same time to cook? This is the food version of Dumb and Dumber. Uncle Roger haven't felt this upset since my ex-wife Auntie Helen left.
the same amount of time to cook. It's usually about 4
Do you
minutes.
cook from a recipe at home, or it's just all in your head?
Never. I never
in
cook
your
from
head.
it. I'm always doing a clear out. I like
Maybe you should stop.
See, okay, recipes have instructions. That's how people get good at cooking. And then once you're good at cooking, you can kind of look at a recipe and then go on your own path and kind of change it up from the recipe. That's how you create your own recipe. But until you're not, until that point, follow the damn recipe.
Following recipe. Why are you so proud of yourself for fucking up?
I find it really exciting taking everything out from the fridge
And
and everything
going,
from the
"See,
store
let's
cupboard
be
going like,
creative."
I've got some tin tomatoes, I've got this.
So it's
I've
like
this,
ready,
and-
steady, cook.
And then I let it rest just for a couple of minutes. But because
The steak resting more than all our Vietnamese ancestors.
we were going straight
What
for it.
is that?
That doesn't look...
That is
That's
what
so
you want,
perfect.
right? Do you like your steak like that too?
Yeah.
No, not if
That
it
doesn't
infer.
look medium
I don't
rare.
like it like that.
Put
That's
steak in there.
rare.
Totally, yeah. And
That's not
change
medium
the
rare, that's
broth
rare.
to what you're actually going to do. So, for
I don't
example,
like
I use
rare
beef broth
steaks.
here.
Must be medium
yummy.
rare.
I use beef broth here.
What she just do? What did she just do? Did you see that?
I use beef broth.
Is she smelling the noodle to check if the noodle done? This noodle, not fruit. Smelling won't tell you shit, Hiya.
So I'm putting in my noodles, my thingy, and then I've sliced up my steak. I remember
No.
sorry for my fingers.
Put steak first, then pour broth.
Unbelievable.
You
It
don't
doesn't
send the
matter
meat
for
swimming.
that.
Because that's yours.
She should have
And
poured
then
the
I'm
broth to
dressing it
maybe
all
cook
up.
it
So
even more, but
sometimes
it's
you
too
put the
thick for
chili
that
into
shit.
the broth, but for this one, you
Chili okay, I guess.
chili in it. You want it to be lovely and fresh.
There's mint in there, isn't
I've
there?
got mint.
The
I've
mint's
got my
amazing
basil,
with it.
and I've also got coriander.
Okay.
Fred, if you don't have all three, you could just use one of them.
Whatever you've
like,
got.
whatever you have, even flat leaf parsley and
What?
whatever you have, even flat leaf parsley and
Flat leaf parsley. Parsley? Oh my god. Did you just say parsley for
I really hope the other two know exactly how to make it, and they're just laughing and dying inside at the same time. That would be so funny.
All Asian people hate you now. She British and she devastate entire group of people. I think she's the Margaret Thatcher of cooking. She putting whatever she feel like. How about you put mayonnaise and barbecue sauce in your pho also? Anything go, correct?
I mean, this is Monday. You want this on a Monday.
Lovely.
I don't want this on any day.
It feels good on many, many levels.
Exactly. This will
Yeah.
cool any anxiety. Pop the music on.
Yeah, it killed any anxiety, correct? Because it making Uncle Roger want to kill myself. If my life gone, anxiety also gone. Life hack. What the hell Uncle Roger just watched? Why this shit on British national TV? What is this show? PH? What the PH stand for? Pornhub? Because I think the people on there cook better than this shit. Niece and nephew, Uncle Roger currently in Australia, continuing my tour, meeting so many cool creators here.
is
Nephew
just-
Nigel, go eat Malaysian
Okay.
food with Chani on his...
I love this episode. Anyways, this is Dantelios signing out. Bye-bye.